Make a Path presents Let's Talk. Welcome to Make a Path Presents. My name is Ronnie Hayes, and today, let's talk The Walking Dead Season 6. Alright guys, listen, Entertainment Weekly has just published this article, and I found it very interesting. First off, look at this image. This is not what I expected for a cover of Entertainment Weekly. Carol with the cookies, Rick and Norman. It seems like a weird fan edit that somebody would do to make fun of the characters. Not in a bad way, but a positive way. Yeah, it seems like they're having fun with it. They're playing off that Carol and the cookie thing. Anyway, the first thing they mentioned in the article that I thought was interesting was there's going to be internal conflict between the characters, and it might not just be Morgan and Rick, it might also be Daryl and Rick, or Daryl and someone else, Nicholas' character. We do know some characters are going to be butting heads all throughout. Also, one of the biggest clues we get in the article is that they're starting the premiere off with an action sequence that's actually a flash forward. Now, for those who don't know, a flash forward is showing us what's happening in the future. Then they're going to dial it back and bring us back to where we left off in Season 5 and slowly show us what leads up to that action sequence in a couple of episodes, or maybe even in the premiere. I personally think it most likely will be in a couple of episodes. Now, in a previous prediction video, I said they could start off with No Way Out and then pull it back a little bit, like a flash forward, show us No Way Out, pull it back a little bit, and then pick up where we left off in Season 5. Well, it looks like they're doing that, except for instead of No Way Out, it looks like it's going to be a confrontation with the wolves, and then we're going to come back and lead into that, which makes sense because if the season premiere, the story is going to start off building these characters and dealing with the shit that happened in the end of Season 5, it's not going to be action-packed right away. So it makes sense for a premiere, they're going to throw in action in the beginning, pull the story back, and then lead into that in a couple of episodes. Also, another interesting clue we get in this article is that we will fans know this, we're getting Morgan's backstory 100%. We already know this. So that's something huge to look forward to. Also, they put in a little tidbit that we're going to get some backstory to characters in Alexandria. Now, here's where it gets a little iffy because they say it's not a backstory to Alexandria like Terminus, how that was a backstory to what happened at Terminus. This is a backstory of the people, kind of fleshing out their characters a bit. But it leaves us open to discussion about which characters they're going to show. You know, we already know they're going to show Enid. That's why I didn't make a video about that. That's obvious. That stuff with Enid in the trailer was 100% her backstory. And the fans that really want Dwight in The Walking Dead Season 6, the way I mentioned back in February when I said they should show Dwight before he has his burn face and then lead into that later on, like we don't see him and he comes back. That actually sounds very similar to something they're talking about in the article where they say they're going to be doing some prequel stuff that is future comic storyline. You know what I mean? So it does definitely sound possible that it is Dwight. So for those who want it to be Dwight, keep your fingers crossed. For those who are waiting for Ronnie Hayes to be Dwight, keep your fingers crossed. Alright guys, listen, the link to this article is going to be in the description. Go ahead and read the article, see what you pull from it. Come back here and leave your thoughts, opinions, and predictions in that comment box. I'm done talking, it's your turn. Subscribe now.